Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Cory, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. I think the last time I uploaded on my channel was like May, maybe. The last thing I uploaded, I think, was when I was trying to upload my Persona 5 Royal playthrough. It might have been even before that because I hit a slump with that. But yeah, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be reacting to the two RWBY trailers, the teaser trailer and the official trailer that came out. As of me recording this, episode 1 of Volume 8 is actually out. These last couple months, I've had computer problems with my computer just not functioning to the point where I've basically built, actually not basically, I have built a full brand new computer. So I didn't watch those because I still wanted to record my reaction to them at some point. I've also been just kind of in a bit of a slump mental health wise. Great, those two events coinciding really well together. So I haven't been just also up for recording. But RWBY season's here, and even though I'm on my way out of that slump, I'm still kind of in it. But I'm hoping, RWBY season is exactly what I need to like pull myself up and get going again, because I love RWBY and it's so special and so important to me. So that was also part of why I wanted to wait to do this reaction, so that way it would be at a time where I could appreciate it more, even though I have heard from my friends that the trailers aren't super important. They never really are, but like still they're there. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be reacting to today, and then afterwards, I will also be doing my reaction to Chapter 1. I'm hoping this can go up in the next couple days, because I'm recording this on Sunday night. So hopefully this will be up before Saturday when Episode 2 comes out, along with my reaction. So yeah. So I will stop rambling now, and let's get into this. Okie dokie. So we'll be starting with the teaser trailer first, obviously, because it was released first. So, starting the video in 3, 2, 1.
Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them!
There are people here who need us right now.
But this isn't about just Atlas.
Oh.
It's about all of Remnant.
You're still worried about Mantle? Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left.
Okay, I have
questions for you. But first I need the one who can show me how.
Ooh. Interesting. So, Salem's gonna use The Last Wish. I want to rewatch that a little slower because I could not process anything that was happening there. So I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna like pause it. Okay, so this shot here looks like this is maybe. Actually, I was gonna say, I think that this is maybe Pietro's office because of the Days Since Last Incident sign. Actually, yeah, I think this is. I think this is his office, but why would they be, like, ready for an attack in his office? Okay. Also, an interesting pair here. Oscar is clearly with them, so Oscar met up with them after the events, but it's Ren, Yang, Jean, and Oscar. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there you can see that Atlas and Mantle are behind them here. And that's Yang getting chased by some sort of, like, winged dinosaur Grim. Okay, and then here's the others who weren't down in Mantle. Appeared to be up in Atlas somewhere. So is that kind of how they're going to be, like, spreading this season out? Is that, I'm going to call them Team... I don't know, it's Team RWBY, but Yang and Nora swapped, plus Penny are up here, and the others are down in Mantle, because it's weird that it like works so perfectly in the two different directions. But yeah, this is them with Clover's body, obviously. Oh, and you can actually see his new fucked up hand, or fucked up arm as well. Because that was a thing we saw in some concept art released, I think around the time of RTX. Is about, like, he's got kind of I don't know if it's necessarily fully robotic again, but yeah, because he fucked up his arm so bad against Watts, he's got a thing going on there now. Any hope humanity has left, and it shows Penny, Pura. That's that. Yeah, not really a ton to go off of there. I mean, again, it's the teaser trailer. Nothing we really didn't suspect. It's interesting to know that Salem wants to ask Jen a question, and she's going to be looking for somebody who can give her the answer with how to use it, which means Ruby Juniper are not safe. Also, no mention of what's going on with Crow or not Maria. What Robin? I really should have watched Volume 7 to remind myself better, because it's like, what's her name? No mention of what's going on with them. I have a feeling we're going to see very little of them, at least in the beginning of this volume, just because they're going to be in jail. Okay, well, I don't really have too much to say on that. It was what it was. I'm hoping that the actual trailer will give me a little bit more to work with, so let's switch over to that now. Okie dokie, starting the trailer in 3, 2, 1.
This game is not yours to win. It's mine.
I mean...
All you need concern yourself with is your ability to act when I tell you to.
Without you, I am nothing. Atlas is only
Bootlicker.
Salem's current target. Once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant.
There are people here who need us right now.
We need to warn them.
Let's go for both.
She crying? What's happening?
Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left.
I have questions for you. But first I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Oh, bring him to me. Okay, so she's specifically looking for Oscar, and I was wondering why she was showing it to the Grimm before, but now I get it. She wants the Grimm's smelling for Oscar, so there's gonna be a Grimm hunting Oscar. Oh no, our farm child. Okay, there were a couple interesting things in there, but that repeated a lot of the same stuff from the teaser, which is incredibly disappointing. Cinder going back to Salem and being so like, I don't like that. I mean, hopefully we get something from Cinder this season. I just hope that she finally becomes a character rather than just, you know, this weird person. I just want to, like, tell us something about her. Like, she's clearly power hungry, but, like, why? But this was the shot that intrigued me, is that they have Watts and Papa Schnee in adjacent jail cells, which can't end well. Unfortunately, if Team RWBY's plan is to get Amity up and running, Watts might be their best hope. Or Papa Schnee. Or both. which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess, but Pietro is also, would maybe fit the bill too, but we got Nora doing Nora things. Tyrion, interesting. I was wondering kind of how Tyrion was going to fit into this season. But I guess, probably just killing bitches. Yeah, it's her either sweating or crying. Because there's definitely something rolling down her face here. I'm wondering, because I didn't notice this before, but this is clearly, they're, like, in some kind of hospital, and this is a person. Is this Crow or is this Winter? I feel like this is the logical choice is Winter, given where we left Winter. But, like, we also know that Clover's body has obviously arrived in Atlas now, and which means that so would Crow and Robin. So, but why would he be in a hospital? I feel like it would be a good opportunity to have Crow and Ironwood talk. I'm just kind of hoping for something like that. Probably not what's actually going on in this scene, though. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything more to say about that. Very underwhelmed by both of those, I will be honest. But you know what? They're trailers. I would rather they not give us give a lot away. It's like my biggest issue with like why I don't watch movie trailers or game trailers anymore is I find they just show too much. So it gave us some things. Hopefully nothing from more than like 3 or 4 episodes into the volume, just because I hate, and I think I don't know if this happened last season or not, but like them showing us things that don't happen until like, the latter half of or not even latter half, the latter quarter of the volume, where it's like, I know you want to show the good stuff, but like I don't like knowing like, oh, I've seen all these shots in the trailer, but when's this one coming up? Like, I don't know. So yeah, that was kind of underwhelming. But thankfully I have the first episode to just go watch now. But yeah, so let me know what did you guys think of the trailers? What did you like? Did you have any theories going into the season based on that, what was going to happen? Obviously the first episode and maybe even the second episode is out by the time that this goes up, so avoid mentioning spoilers for episode 2 if that's out, because don't want to spoil people. Not that I don't think there's really going to be too much to spoil in the first couple episodes, but who knows. I mean, Penny showed up in episode 1 of the last volume, so if you do not already know, though, that my best friend Shinoob and we do a podcast together called The Boopcast, where on Fridays we discuss the most recent episode of RWBY. This year we are significantly cutting back on how many guests we're going to be having. It's only going to be about every other episode, and we're going to be limiting it to avoid having 2 guests on at once, because even though last season was so much fun and we had so many great conversations with so many great people, it was also so incredibly stressful to plan and to coordinate, and 2020 has been rough for both of us, so we decided that this year we want to just kind of cut back, have more one-on-one discussions, and just kind of try to enjoy RWBY a little bit more. I mean, granted, not that we didn't enjoy RWBY last volume, because we very much did, but like, I don't know, we want to cut back for ourselves to try to make a better product. So yeah, so we will be, hopefully this will be up before Friday, and so we will be doing one over on her Twitch channel, but I hosted on mine, talking about chapter 1. We wanted to try to get do one before chapter 1 was out, but I was having my computer, it was a lot. We'll probably talk about all of this on the podcast, because that is its own long story that I don't want to get into right now. But yeah, so the chapter 1 podcast will be on Tuesday, and if you don't catch it live, it will be stored on her Twitch channel for the first 24 hours afterwards, and then afterwards it will go up on her YouTube channel, which I always have linked below. I have her Twitch, my Twitch, her YouTube channel all linked below for like I have it tagged as for like Boopcast resources. I also obviously I have and the Boopcast has its own Twitter as well that you can follow to keep up with that. But I also have a Twitter, I have a Discord, I have a Twitch, obviously. I know. Check the links in the description, follow me places. It's the best place to, if you want to engage with me about RWBY. I will be using spoiler tags if I talk about anything related to the episode, because I also know that 2020 has been hard for a lot of other people, and a lot of people have had to make financial sacrifices, and obviously first membership is, you know, is something a lot of people have had to give up. So I will be using hashtag RWBY, hashtag RWBY8, and hashtag RWBY8 spoilers in anything I tweet RWBY related. So if you want to follow me on Twitter but you aren't able to watch episodes immediately, those are tags you can use to mute that. And I also refrain from liking anything that also does not contain those tags, liking or retweeting anything that doesn't contain those tags, just because, you know, I know a lot of people were very disappointed last year, especially around certain episodes that had big events that were immediately spoiled for them. So I not that I contributed at all to that, but I want to do my part to make sure that people can still continue to enjoy RWBY even if they can't afford a first membership this year. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I've been going for 22 minutes, but I'm hoping I've cut this down into like a 12-minute video or something, because this has been far too long. But yeah, so I'm gonna go react to chapter 1, which will be out on Saturday, hopefully, provided it gets unblocked in time. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will link the video up in the cards. It's probably already shown up in the cards for my chapter 1 reaction if it's up. So okay, bye everybody.